What's happening? This is the Tap In Podcast. We are live inside of the Tap In studio, baby. Man, I got a dope guest today, Miss Delissia Locket. How you doing, mama?
Oh, I'm doing wonderful, spectacular, like always.
Good. Man, before we get started, I got to read this. We got to take care of some bills. So, this episode is sponsored by Blue Chew. All right, say it with us, Blue Chew, okay? Blue Chew is a prescription, online prescription service, so you don't have to visit the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, no waiting in the pharmacy, and it ships right to your door in a discreet little package. It's made in the USA. It has licensed physicians, okay? They take care of you. All you got to do is go on the bluechew.com, make sure you order it, okay? And it's simple. It's easy to do. Go right to your computer. You don't got to talk to nobody. You don't got to, being fronted out. It just give you a little bit more confidence in the room, in the bedroom. You know what I mean? Those long lasting erections. You know what I mean? Make sure you taking care of your woman in the bedroom. Okay? Go to bluechew.com. Use the promo code TAPIN to get a free supply on us, okay? That's BLUE chew.com, promo code TAPIN to get a free supply on us, all right? Make sure you use the TAPIN code at the checkout, all right? Now let's get back to the show. Miss Delissia, man, how you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. I'm doing great. This is my season. Busy. Happy busy, because when I'm making money, I'm super happy.
Yeah. Now, you are a tax preparer. What's the right, term
for
or
me?
Title? Yeah.
Ooh, okay, stay focused, Delissia. Senior tax preparer and trainer. I train people to become tax preparers, and I also do my marketing and get my own clients and prepare their taxes also.
Okay. Now, how long have you been doing taxes?
8 years.
Goodness. Okay.
8 years. Yes.
Okay. What made you start, get into doing taxes?
I was, IRS took $800 from me. About 8 years ago.
Okay.
And I said, what type of entity has this power to make me pay them $800?
Mm-hmm.
And I was working as a supervisor at AIG. It was an insurance company. So in the daytime, I was a supervisor at the insurance company, and I started taking tax classes. I literally at night, I had a babysitter. I was rocking and rolling. I learned all the laws. I was like, whoa. And I have this mind when I learn like professional stuff, I put it in like layman's terms. I put it in real life terms. I'm like, okay, this what the IRS really wants you to do. They want you to get a husband, a wife, have 2 babies. The wife, she get her a Schedule C. She get her a job, a business, while the husband go to work. They want you to have this perfect world. Me learning all the professional terms. So what I did, I learned how to do taxes, and this young lady made the silliest, ignorant mistake on my tax return, a basic mistake, by not putting unemployment on there. So if you have unemployment, that's a little tip. That's for free. Okay. Yeah, you can test a first-time tax preparer by asking them if they're familiar with unemployment, the stipulations of putting the unemployment on my tax return. IRS is coming for you, baby, if you do not put that unemployment.
Really?
I don't care if it's $2. Yeah.
Really?
It's serious.
Goodness. And that's what made you lose the $800 because she didn't put that on there?
Yeah.
Really?
Absolutely. That made me owe the IRS plus a penalty because she didn't get that basic form from her clients. And that's what makes me the best tax preparer, because I come from experience and knowledge.
Dang. Okay.
Yeah, so that's why I said, I'm going to become a tax preparer. And so I said, whatever I do, I'm going to set out to be the best.
Yeah.
And I wanted to get that stipulation, that rumor about the hookup in the Black community. You can really use your taxes as a bank. You can really do business, have a relationship with the IRS instead of combating with them.
Yeah, because I know a lot of people always think the IRS is like a bad thing and they like coming for you. When you ain't taking care of your business, it is. You know what I mean? But if you taking care of your business, what I'm finding out now is that most people want to write off a bunch of stuff on your taxes, but it's actually a good to have pay some kind of taxes, especially when you own your own business.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and can you speak to that? Like what kind of benefits, or not even benefits, like what good could come about if you paying taxes or paying the IRS?
Oh,
can you
I
speak
love
to
that. That's why I'm not a millionaire right now. Not yet. Because integrity comes along. And then when I say I boast in being the best tax preparer, because that's why a lot of my clients walk away from me, especially in our culture. I'll tell them straight up, no, I'm not doing that. Hell no. I break it down. Why would you want this extra $200? Lower your income when you need a car. You need an apartment. You need to live. They need to see that you're bringing in this income and you are living. They're not crazy. So the benefits to that is I talk to my clients, and that's on the divine business service level, when I gather a relationship with them throughout the whole year. Pay these taxes. The benefit to that is it's showing that you're making the money that you're really making. So if you're making $80,000 a year, there's no need to write off $40,000 and say you literally make $40,000. How are you paying your mortgage? How are you paying your car? So the benefit for you not writing off taxes, just pay what's due to you. Pay it throughout the year if you're a W-2. If you're a 1099, you pay it at the end of the year. You're paying either you're going to pay it now or pay it later, but you going to pay it straight up. So the benefit is when someone come in my office and say they have $60,000, babe, don't let me sit here and write off $20,000 of your hard working $60,000 when it takes $40,000 to buy a home, and you meet this special person and all of a sudden, yo, I'm finna buy my baby a big house. And then you come running to me for an amendment to take off all those expenses. Just go ahead and eat up the $200 to $500. If that answers your question.
Yeah, and that's really the difference of the writing off $20,000. You pay $500 or pay $200. That's roundabout what the difference is if you go ahead and claim that $20,000.
If you go ahead and claim that $20,000. I'm talking about refund-wise when I say the amount you can get back. Because in the society, everybody, I want a refund. You know, a certain people of a tax bracket, in a certain tax bracket, they look for, I just want a big refund. You can literally tell them, you going to get $5,000. Well, write some more off. I got daycare, I got all this. Okay, now you going to get $5,003. Yeah, that's what I need right there. So you want me to put a $5,000 expense that you probably cannot, I'm going to say a $2,000 expense on your return that you probably can't prove for $3 extra? That's how I talk to them. So I said, so what you want me to do is, I can probably, and then they were like, I don't want to go back to her no more. I said, I'm not doing that to you. I'm not going to put this expense so you can get back $105. Your refund can be $5,300 versus $4,998. Our people, all they see was that 4 and they skipped up to 5 and booyah and pay me $800 because I'm the more you ask questions, the more I'm gonna tag you.
I don't know when the last time I got a doggone return. And I don't know when the last time I got a damn
I thought he was going to say W-2. No. I was going to say, hey, bro, I ain't had no W-2 in 18, 19.
I've been having W-2, but when I was working at the newspaper, the Houston Chronicle, when I was living in Houston, and we were contracted out through Houston Chronicle, and so I never paid no taxes. Like I just you know what? I'm just take all the money, never no tax. So I owed a bunch of money.
1099.
Yeah. And
you should have been 1099.
Yeah, I was 1099, but I never, at the end of the year, I didn't pay my taxes.
Reported.
Yeah, so it was like 2 years that I did that, and I owed a bunch of money. So now all my money that I get, like supposed to be for a refund, it just go right back to the government.
Good.
Yeah.
And that's good. And they basically funded you for all that money that you kept in the first. You needed that upfront money.
Yeah.
It was if you look at it, it was really a loan.
Yeah.
And so now you're just paying back the loan from that portion.
Yeah.
Either you're gonna pay now or you're gonna pay later.
Yeah.
But if you think about IRS as a bank, as a way to gain money for that moment for yourself in your life, but I don't know if I can cuss. Don't bitch up when it's time to pay the piper.
Right.
Don't. Oh, I owe just go on and pay it, because you understand that you had that monies at that time. I didn't pay it, so now it's time to pay it back. It's a loan.
Yeah.
I ask people all the time, you want a loan? Now don't come try to say, oh, Delissia messed my tax out. No, we got a loan from the IRS.
Yeah. And I think I was like 25 then, so I wasn't thinking about taxes then. I was just like, run it up, baby, let's go. I was like, let's go.
That's all about all the 20-year-olds call me Delissia. Because yes, they are the best. I was like that too. Yeah. You cannot claim your child. I didn't know no better, but with all, that's why I say experience and knowledge. Yeah. I know the good and the bad. So
yeah. So let's get into, do you do business taxes as well?
Actually, this is my second year. Okay. Jumping into business taxes on a whole nother level. I crawled before I walked. That's where I started Divine Business Services, so they can handle the quarterly side of it, quarterly taxes, business taxes. So I am fresh into that knowledge right now.
Okay. And I know I be on Clubhouse a lot, and I be hearing, oh my goodness, all kind of business advice or what you should do. LLC, S-Corp.
Love Clubhouse.
Yeah. Can you break down for my audience, like, what's the difference as far as like tax benefits from doing an LLC to an S-Corp to a C-Corp?
Absolutely. I'm actually a LLC myself, Divine Business Services. And LLC is a liability limited for your company. What it does not do is protect you like they say it's going to protect you. So that's why I am taking it to another step with the C Corp and the S Corp. Because with the LLC, you're able to do, basically on layman's terms, you're able to put a Schedule C on your tax return. That's what an LLC and a sole proprietorship.
What's the Schedule C?
A Schedule C is the profit and loss.
Oh, okay.
It's the profit and loss of your company. You say how much you brought in. I really can I have it like memorized. It have like office space, rent space, supplies, materials, travel and meals, insurance, mileage. I'm literally looking at the form in my brain.
Okay.
I'm that good, baby. I'm cold. I'm cold-blooded. But yes, that's the short, sweet version of an LLC. You basically, your ducks are in the row on paperwork. I'm a sole proprietor. I have an EIN. I took it in a second step, contacted and this is free. I usually pay people for this. I charge for this. But the Texas Secretary of State has everything need, because I'm a notary also. So I connect a signing agent. I connect with the Texas Secretary of State. Once you go to there, that's where you get your LLC. You're telling them I'm about to take it on another level. Now that you maneuvered in the LLC helps you get a business banking account. It helps you separate your personals. It sets the foundation of where you're taking your business, if you're serious about your business. And then tax-wise, the IRS can look and say, hey, they got the LLC, they got their business name, they serious. This is not a hobby. All right, y'all beauticians, hobbies. Let's get it together. They make too much money. Anywho, and that's basically establishing your paperwork. That's what an LLC does to you. Okay. Now, once you get in my situation where I'm speaking and I'm claiming that this wonderful investor come in my life and they want to say, Delissia, I'm going to invest $500,000 in your business. I take it, I'm ready. I know then it's time for me to get a little serious, because the tax bracket is different now from the LLC. LLC, I can claim those losses. I probably pay about $2,000 to $3,000 in taxes for that year at that one time, because I'm a business owner and I haven't paid throughout the year.
Okay.
That's LLC, short and sweet.
Okay.
But if someone come for you, they give you $500,000, and someone heard through the grapevine, Divine Business Services got $500,000. She got that grant.
Mm-hmm.
Other people will be coming for you to sue you. It's some snakes out here.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to take that on another level and go to a S-Corp or C-Corp. You want to make it a corporation at this point.
Okay.
The difference between the two, the S and the C, I call S-Corp a subtle.
A subtle?
It's more subtle. It's a subtle
S-Corp.
corporation.
Oh, okay.
That's my thing for it.
Okay.
Because you can only have 100 or less shareholders.
Okay.
And the taxes with it, you still doubled on your taxes, but the taxes are spread out. It's 5 different tax entities that we pay: estimated tax, excise tax, income tax, employee tax. So when you start hiring people, you have to pay a tax on those people and a quarterly tax. So your quarters break down with the S-Corp.
Okay. Dang. Okay. And is that, I seen something, I was researching this because I was like, I got to make sure I have at least enough knowledge to have a conversation. There was something the guy was saying about a pass-through taxation and a double taxation. And I was like, what is that? What is a pass-through and what is a double?
Well, it could have been a terminology. I don't speak what I know. I don't know.
Okay.
So it could have been a terminology that he's using for his knowledge.
Okay.
I'm not deep into the stock knowledge because that's where you go when you're dealing with a coop. That's C corporation, and coop is my own. That's my jargon.
Okay.
When I think of a C corporation, I think of coop. It's top notch. You can get investors all over the world. Millions people can put into your business.
Okay.
You can get more than 100 shareholders all over the world. It's big. It's millions. You thinking of millions when you think of coop, C corp.
Okay.
Double tax. When he says double tax, in my mind, business are taxed quarterly. You have a quarterly tax.
Okay.
In your first quarter, if your company made $20,000 the first quarter, and the first quarter is January, February, and March. So in January, February, March, you made $20,000. March, you're getting a stamp from the IRS. You're getting a bill from the IRS. Usually that would be about $2,500. I'm just throwing out numbers, so I'm doing 10%. $2,000.
Okay.
You have to pay for that first quarter to the IRS.
Okay.
So you do that for 4 quarters. That's a one tax. That's the first tax. But then when it's time to file,
at the end of the year,
at the end of the year, you have another tax that's on the 1120 form 1120. I'm talking tax jargon.
Okay.
For your deductions and all that, but you're taxed again on the profit that your company brought in. So not only you paying that quarterly taxes, you're also paying a tax at the end of the year.
Okay.
Off your profit.
Okay.
And then we're not even going to talk about employee tax with the unemployment and the TWC.
Yeah.
That's 941s. That's COOP. That's corporation.
Yeah.
LLC don't have to deal with the employee taxes and the quarterly taxes. They don't have to deal with that.
Okay. And is that how is, because I always hear about all these billionaire companies where they not paying no taxes, and how are they being able to do that? What are they?
Well, I love billion-dollar companies. I think like one. I'm a part of Style, an organization. Sheena Polk, my cousin, she's the founder. She's a 50C13.
Okay.
50C13, 5C3, whatever.
501c3.
501.
Yeah.
I always miss that
Yeah,
one, but
yeah.
I know what I'm talking about in my head. I'm like, you get it. Don't be trying to correct me. You know, have my back. Okay. I'm a part of that organization, and the reason why I became a part of that organization because I know one day I'm going to be a millionaire. 700. I know it. So the knowledge that I have right now, I know what to do, what they've been doing. So when you are part of a nonprofit 501c3 and you donate to them, you getting the money and the power, baby. Because you rather give it to a 501c3 company than give it to Uncle Sam. And once you reach a tax bracket, you people, that's why rich people, they say they givers. Oh, you get a car, you get a car, you get a car. But how you keep the money in the house, you give to a nonprofit. That's why everybody in this world trying to do a nonprofit, because they got money that they trying to put back, rotate the money right back in. So that's how they take the biggest tax break ever in buying companies and nonprofits.
Really?
Now I'm getting higher with it, but that's the level of my education on it.
Okay. Yeah, dang.
But I know that for sure. All my $200,000 people and up, I give them style organizations. The organization will take all donations.
God dang. And when you started your business, did you what were some of the challenges that you faced when you were starting yours, when you were starting your business?
Ooh, shake it, baby. 1, 2, 3. Being a woman and me being very confident, very energized, and my personality can be taken. Is she serious? She not serious? Don't take her too serious, because I done seen her twerk at a party. It was at a party. Wasn't in the middle of the office. It was at the party. But anywho, that's the biggest challenge. It's a blessing and a curse. That when it's time for someone to take you serious, they seen you in a certain light of being happy, they'll take that for a weakness. So I've used that challenge to be like, I don't give a care. I want to say that, but I'm going to say that. I don't care. And as deeper I got into business, I said, I really don't care, because I work hard behind the scenes. I take care of my clients. I have integrity. I've said no to money, because all money ain't good money. I can look in the mirror and I can sleep well at night. So forget what y'all talking about, but that's been the biggest challenge, that I can be super excited. Yes, I want you to get that business, but have your paperwork in order. And they don't want to pay for your knowledge. They just want to sit and pick your brain. You ain't getting it. Or just building a foundation. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. You come on my podcast, I come on your podcast. That's building. That's the power. But people don't see that power. All they want to see is money, 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 and not understanding building a relationship is the most powerful thing that you can do. So the challenge is me building relationship, but God is, man, he's blessing me phenomenally with my prayer on building relationships. He's sending people. Wow, that's really awesome in my life. He is. Absolutely.
Yeah. I speak on that, because I know we just had my boy Dante on the show, and we were talking about manifesting things. And I feel like your energy, you manifest a bunch of stuff that you just speak on it and they come to you. Speak on that. Talk to us about how you manifesting things that you're doing.
Ooh, I done manifested some husbands and sent them right back. That wasn't the one. They good fathers though. I manifest some hell of a fathers. Yes, I did. Thank you, Lord. I believe the power of the tongue, Dante. The power of the tongue. And it's, again, that's one thing has been a blessing and a curse. I have to watch my tongue. I believe what I say what I mean. I walk in it. I act in it. My persona is in it. I believe it. I get so deep sometimes I be asleep and have a just motivation going on in my ear as I sleep now alone. Alone, single man. Tax return W-2 over 170. Holla at your girl. Anywho, workout, exercise, love yourself, because I love me. But yes, I believe that right now, that 700,000. A double-minded man is unstable in all their ways. So when your tongue speaks the positivity and knowing what you want and don't let nothing shake you, that's where the manifestation comes. And I believe it in my soul and my heart. You can tie me down, I'll kill, steal, die, lie for it. That's where that power comes from. And even though in your face you might see turmoil, you might see negative $732 in your account, but in your mind, that's 700. That's my 700,000 liquid that I will have. I walk in it, I talk in it, I speak in it, I gain knowledge from it, and I help. That 700,000 comes with. That means I have to help 1.3 million dollars of people. Not 1 point. I have to spend that much on people. Time, energy, knowledge, teaching. You have to give, put back into it, back into the earth, so you can receive, reap what you sow. So that's where the manifestation come from. Definitely from my Father which art in heaven. But I believe it, Dante. Nothing stops me. I'd be sick. What? The devil? I stop eating. I drink water. I drink soup. Leaves and trees and a little bit of bees. you exercise. I sweat it out. People, faith is dead without works. I'm noticing people want the stuff manifested, but they don't want to do the work.
Yeah. For real.
I'm gonna get that million, and don't even know the difference between revenue. I'm busy, and don't even know the difference between revenue and profit. Revenue versus profit, but you want $1 million. Don't even know the difference between a personal account and a business account, but you want $1 million.
Yeah.
You gotta quit talking to me. I start charging for my time and my signature. Notary, $20 a signature. I'm a $20, $200 signature having sister. Nigga, you got a $50 consultation, $50 an hour just to talk to me. But you gotta know that.
Right.
That one young lady said I did her notary. How much? $20. Boom. Travel fee, all this, blah, blah, blah. $10 per this, the stamp. Wow, how does it feel to sign your name and someone pay you $20? I said, not enough. It feels really great.
Yeah.
That's where it comes from.
Man, that's super dope. That's super dope. So, let's jump back to the taxes, because I know a bunch of people are receiving these stimulus checks. Now, are people going to have to write these stimulus checks off, or is this a loan on their taxes? On a tax return? What's going to happen with this stimulus check?
Oh, you guys, please don't call me and ask me if I got your stimulus check. The IRS got your stimulus check.
I need my stimulus check, y'all.
Man, I have actually, that is the rebate recovery, Dante. And no, they are not going to have to pay that back. Okay. What's transpiring in the tax world that a taxpayer wouldn't understand or know? In the software, the IRS updates every year. So this year, during the IRS conference, they gave us all the information about the stimulus. So they released a form called a 7220 form. And they released other credits attached to COVID and the stimulus. What is taking place is some people were non-filers. They did not file a tax return, but they deserve to still get their stimulus check. And the government made everybody get their shit together too.
Everybody filing taxes. Like, man, I gotta file my taxes.
Man, I'm telling you, my company went up. I was like, thank you, Lord. Everybody started getting their taxes done. 300, 400. But yes, it made people get their stuff together, man. And with the stimulus, what's transpiring is, if I put on your tax return, literally, it's been happening. Some people been in the negative. And if they were a non-filer and they did not file a tax return, they didn't get that stimulus check, they're getting all of it, the first one and the second one. So holla at Delissia. So it's actually is a benefit. They're not taking no taxes. They're not taxing the stimulus. They're actually giving people the stimulus who did not get their stimulus check. Holla at Delissia.
So you're saying if I didn't file my 2018 or 19 tax, right? I can file now my tax returns and then get that $1,200 plus the $600 that they just sent right now?
Absolutely.
God, y'all file your taxes.
Call Delissia.
Call Delissia, get your taxes done.
Yes.
And get your stimulus, man.
In that order.
Are you serious?
Non-filers, even inmates. Shout out to my daddy. I love you, daddy. I got your EIP, boo. Yes.
Hold on. You go to jail and you can still receive a stimulus?
Yes.
How they get it to them?
They put it on their books.
Really?
Everybody's balling in jail. 1,200 in my cell. Give me
What?
my 6. Give me my 12. Give me my 6.
What?
If you want more details, call Delissia Consultation.
Yeah.
But yes, absolutely. And it's personal for me because it's my father. Absolutely. It's the EIP Inmate Payment 2020.
Golly.
So and a lot of inmates, they have to connect with their family. Now, that's for free. They have to connect with their family because their family has to go on to log on because technically they're not supposed to have phones and internet in the prison unless, they have the law library, but I think they're limited. But yes, they have in the order, they have to connect with their family and friends to get details. But yes, it's actually going on their commissary.
Really?
So we got the people in jail with $1,200.
Golly.
Everybody balling.
They probably buying phones and tennis shoes and all.
They happy.
Soups and
God, I would bless everybody. Everybody bless it for everybody. So yeah, that's going
I want to
on.
know. This is what I want. I don't even know if you even know, but I want to know how is people scamming getting all this money?
Ooh.
How was how was they doing it? What was they doing?
That's why I tell people it's very important who you watch do your taxes right now, because now it's extremely crazy. I do taxes, and it's crazy. If they you let someone do your taxes, or previously they have everything they need to do you a fake SBA loan, a PPP, and they connect with other people. It's like a for a identity theft person, this is their time. It's overload, because it's an overload and let's hurry up and get out. So certain tedious things that probably have been looked at is not being looked at. So that's where I stand on having integrity and saying, you come to Delissia, I'm protect your information. You really have to be careful, because when someone doing your taxes, you getting them all your information, and then they're trying to. You're not supposed to pay nobody to do your darn SBA. People are paying people. That's just erroneous. And you need to go and take care of your business, get it straight, know what you're doing, know what you want to do with your business, the name, the EIN, take it the steps you need to take. Set a good foundation. If I had to set my foundation and build up year to year, so do the next person. Trying to get it fast and quick, them fancies, you is messing with federal money.
Man.
You on Facebook. I literally had a client come to me. I said, so baby girl, you telling me you're not on Facebook, putting out your wigs and putting a price on your wigs? No, Miss Delissia. No, because I be on them, especially when they young, they fresh.
Yeah.
And I want to get them. I want to give them so much knowledge. I went to that girl for Instagram. It's $50, $20, $500 a wig. I just sold my first wig.
What?
You don't think the IRS is going to go? And that's how I have to talk to them, D.
God.
My young ones, that's why I want the young one. I want the 20s and 25. They perfect, to get them established and get them right.
Yeah.
And they're the best entrepreneurs. But yeah, that's how they scam. And they getting these young people, getting their information and knowing what to put on their information. But the test of length always mess it up with age, though.
What you mean?
A person that's 20 years old, it's very rare that they'll have that credit score or they done made that much money. So it's questions that go up.
Okay. And how can people let me ask you this. What's the best way people can have a relationship where they're not stressing over the IRS? Because I know calling them sometimes, I know I've called and talked to them. Them motherfuckers be rude. I talked to some white lady. She was just like,
I don't give a damn.
yeah. I was like, man, I'm trying to take care of this.
Yeah, and they don't tell you anything, and that's great, D, because that's one of my selling points. I said, well, when you try to do it yourself just to save you $2 or $3, when you have a tax professional who knows how to say, get your tax advocate, who's dealt with the IRS, who know to tell you, hey, boo, call at 659. Know to already have your information faxed over there. No, hey, I need this. When you don't even know I'm asking for your license 3 or 4 times, I done already took care of it. I done already at least faxed them. So when it's a easy peasy for you, I can walk you through those steps. And when people look at my fee, ooh, why you charge $500 to do taxes? First of all, this is the whole year. This $500 from you the whole year, and you about to get $8,000. But the point is that I have that knowledge, and that's one of my selling points. It's not, this is why you pay this fee. You don't see it right now, but having a tax professional that has your back, I'm a mediator, I'm riding with you. Yeah, I done seen what you're just going through, so I can give you a solution to it. I would have been like, hey, bro, call at 6:59. You're going to get this person. If they rude, hang up. Call right back. And until you find someone that, the second person will probably be, at least, they're never nice, but at least they're understanding. But I'm going to tell you everything to say.
Gotcha.
Keep it straightforward. You going with business. When they say what's on line 31 here, have this, have your where the address you live when you was your mama, baby, daddy, have all of that in place. Don't call until you have that. Don't call and then call me first and telling me that you're going to call. I done been up with clients at 7 a.m. and let's get this taken care of. And that's another reason why I say I'm the best damn tax preparer in DFW.
Yeah.
Because when you do that back end things for people, that's what counts. That's the power. Or people who trying to have a better relationship with the IRS. I believe when at a certain level you should have a tax professional, and your tax professional gets you ready to get a CPA. What gets you ready for, well, not a CPA. What gets you ready, you have a tax professional that gets you ready for a bookkeeper. And the bookkeeper gets you ready for a CPA. It's levels to this shit.
Yeah. And what's the difference between, I guess, a tax preparer and a CPA? What's a
CPA you married. A tax preparer is your girlfriend, side chick. No, I'm joking.
Okay. I get that.
She your girlfriend. She your girlfriend. You only tell her so much. You don't tell her, she know how much you make for that year, that W-2. She know if you have a business. She know you got some kids. She know your social. No, you might know your address. She gonna know your address because she need that, or the right address. That's what a tax preparer is. She gets you ready when you change jobs, or you done changed jobs, baby, or you done got married, baby. Good. She got that handled. A bookkeeper is when you are opening a business and you are starting to pay other people. Your money, your funds are going out. So you need someone to help you. So she your fiance now.
Okay.
She's actually, the bookkeeper allows you, and the bookkeeper will talk to the tax preparer now. You don't even talk to the tax preparer no more. You're talking to the bookkeeper.
Gotcha.
So they got their relationship. And then CPA, you married.
Okay.
They know where you live. They know what you spent that day. They know your quarterlies. They know your employees. They know your girlfriend. They know your side. The CPA knows everything about you, because y'all getting into stocks. Y'all getting into capital. Y'all getting into shareholders. So you get into building your business, employee tax. You married to that CPA. They have a relationship with you where y'all deal with each other every day. With tax preparer, you dealing with them probably twice out of a year.
Got you. Okay. I want to ask you this question. This is off topic. this is I just love talking to you. This is off topic though. So it was a guy. I seen this on the news or on Instagram. It was a guy. He was married for 15 years to this woman. He was on unemployment. He was unemployed for the whole 15 years. They got divorced. I think probably like the divorce was final 1 month, and I think like 2 or 3 months after, he won $273 million on the lottery. he won $273 million in the lottery, and after the divorce was final, it was said that the woman had to pay him alimony because he had been working and she been working the whole time. And she was like, she was like, she don't want no money from him. She just want the alimony payments to stop. That's all she wanted. As a woman, right? Would you expect some money back? Would you want some money from your ex-husband? Would you want some money?
Hell no.
You wouldn't want no money? Oh man, 15 years. I need some of that.
Oh, would I want some of his money?
Yes.
That he got.
Yes. 273 million.
Okay. I thought you mean in my brain. You know what I heard?
What?
That would you want that alimony to stop, or would he still get that alimony? In my mind.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Oh, you're saying all she wanted was the alimony to stop.
Yeah, that's all she wanted though. That's all she wanted. And I was like, man, you better get some of that money.
So you're saying, okay, I had to pay you this alimony, and I took care of you. Pay me. Yeah, I want some of his money. Hell yeah, wait a minute. Yeah. Hell yeah, you better run that back. I'm suing. I'm suing. Yeah. Now, wait a minute. I was thinking he still wanted the alimony after having that money. That's what I was thinking.
You know what? He never commented on if he was going to continue it or not. But that was her request, that she wanted to stop it. But he never said.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking in my mind.
Yeah.
I was doing that unactive damn listening. I was thinking, do this man still want her to pay him this alimony, and he done won $200 million? That's what I heard.
Yeah.
In my brain.
I would, man. See, here.
Yeah, I want some of that money, and I bet not have kids, Bob. I'm gonna go adopt a baby and say this was ours. What?
Oh man,
15. Yeah, and I took care. That shows heart. That shows relationship, bro. That shows relationship, because the people that I ask God to put in my life right now is people that would do that. That would say 200. Baby, I done got 200 million. I got you. It ain't nothing to throw you $3 million.
Yeah.
Don't ever work again. You worked that whole time when I had nothing. She should have been the first person he was giving money to. She shouldn't even had to ask. But everybody don't think like that.
Yeah.
That's the trickery.
Yeah.
That's the bunny ears.
Yeah.
You want people to think like that. He should have been boom boom. So before they even took the taxes out.
Yeah.
He should have been IRS, baby mama, our ex-wife, and IRS.
Golly.
In that order.
Yeah. Because I'm thinking,
I would trip him or something. Something gonna go down.
and you know what's so crazy about the story is when he bought the ticket, he left it on the counter and left the store, and the store clerk remembered that it was his ticket and put it in the little lockbox underneath the cabinet. And the next day when he came in there, he gave it back to him. And then he realized, oh shit, I didn't win. And he was living with his mama when he won.
Oh my goodness.
The guy was living with his mama when he won. And I was like,
about a test of heart.
Man.
He was tested. All the people that done helped his mama, his wife, his sister, look, cuz everybody done helped that nigga. I can't say that word.
Yeah, you good.
Okay,
Yeah.
you know me. He wouldn't invite me if he doesn't know. He know I'm thrown. Yeah, he done. Based on, a lot of people been helping him. So it was a test to him now. All these people helping you now, I done blessed you with that. You having to do nothing, or you done got this from, I don't know who blessed him, God or the devil. I don't know who blessed him, but he got that change.
Yeah.
It's going to show his heart. Ooh, I would love to see what he doing right now.
I don't think he gonna make it long though. Like people like that don't make it long. They don't make it long.
They don't know how to do it. That's how they get ignorant people $1 million.
Yeah.
And they broke. I don't get it.
Yeah. It's always the people, and I had a conversation with my homeboy a while ago. It's always the people who do wrong that they seem like they just getting blessed like a mug. It's always
it's
that.
They heart.
Yeah.
They don't care. It's stuff we care about that they don't give a damn about. I done had people say, I don't give a damn about your birthday. Whoa. Really?
About your birthday?
But they're the ones who just, nothing matters. It doesn't affect them. But I believe it's a self thing. It's like, dang, Delissia, why I gotta care? But I care. You know what I'm saying? I care.
Yeah.
So I haven't seen $1 million yet. But once I see that I don't want $1 million. I want 700,000. And once I see that 700,000, I'm gonna everything's gonna already be in place for the money.
What made you pick 700,000, not $1 million? That's 300,000 more.
No, I need 7.
What made you pick 7?
Liquid.
What made you pick 7 though?
The taxes is different.
Okay, got it.
Huge difference.
Really?
Huge difference in personal liquid. Yeah, even with I've had clients who made 20,000. Let me make it on smaller terms. 1 year, let's say last 3 years, they've been making $20,000.
Mm-hmm.
They get that other job, they get hired, they start making $39.99. Tax bracket difference just that quick.
From 20 to 39.99?
Yes.
Dang.
Just that. Why my taxes so much? Baby girl, you rather have $39.99 all year, making $39,000 versus $20,000. Your lifestyle has changed. You in a house now. You was in an apartment. I know your business.
Yeah.
I'm that girlfriend. I know your business.
Yeah.
So don't get out of that, let me get a big tax return mentality, and take yourself up. That's the pleasure of what you asked me on that first question, that people want to stay 20,000, 15,000 just to get a one-time $8,000 tax return. Build yourself throughout that year. You have $40,000 now, but now you have to pay 10% and 15% because you're in another tax bracket. At $20,000, you only had to pay 10% on taxes. But who cares?
Yeah.
Pay it.
Yeah.
Who gives a damn? You are now eligible to get a home at $40,000. At $20,000, you wasn't. So get out of that effed up, poor, poverty, broke ass mentality. Broke niggas make me nervous.
Yeah.
I'll be like, get out of my office. Just grow. I've been doing your taxes 3 years. Your kid getting older.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now that's about to come to you. Need to get some stability.
Yeah.
But that's the difference. 60,000. A person that makes 20,000 to 60,000. And I'm talking to them. Raise your allowance because I have HR experience. So I have the best of both worlds. I have my certification in human resources, so I know to go to tell you with your allowance on your W-4, your W-9, your 10, or whatever you are. Go put 0, go put 1 because you're making more money now. So go on and let Uncle Sam have that money throughout the year. And then if you don't have children, one child, pick you up a side business. That's the divine business side. That's the consultation side. So before you come to me once a year to get you some,
Yeah.
You're already in line. We not fighting. We go ahead and handling business. We ain't fighting because I've let you know what to do before you come to me.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. And I know I asked you this before, but I want you to kind of explain it to my audience. When you have a business, you can actually hire your kids as long as they 12 or 13.
Absolutely.
And you could put them on salary for, I think what you told me, 12,500 or something like that?
Yes, up to.
Up to 12,500. And then that could be an expense that you could write off later on, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because they have to be 18 to file a tax return. So that's free money. When I was working at 15, 16, all that was free money. They don't have to file a tax return till they're 18 years old. They can get on a tax return as a dependent. But yes, if they work for your company, that's an expense. So you got 12,000, you make $80,000, right? And then hypothetically, I don't know that man business, I ain't did his taxes. She putting people in your income after I said nobody's name. I'm throwing out 80,000 because 80,000, 12,000 minus 80,000 is a great tax deduction for someone making $80,000 because you take yourself out of that extra tax expense, especially if you're making $40,000. If your company making $40,000 and you want to be in that 10%, you pay that to your child. 13, 14, you give that to them. And it's literally still in your own house,
Yeah.
So, but you're minusing that off of the 40,000, putting you in a 30,000. So you're taking yourself into the 10% tax bracket and still keeping that money on the back end. It's still in your house.
Gotcha. Yeah. At what age can you start? I guess you can hire them. 13 or is it 12?
There's no age, long as they're functionable.
Really?
Yeah, there's no.
So my son that's 10, I can put him on the payroll.
What if he was in a commercial, a Gerber commercial? Where does that money go? If someone say, look at your baby, and they say, woo, he 4. Let us put him in a Gerber commercial. We're going to pay you $8,000.
I'm going to put him. You about to start working tomorrow, boy.
Put him in that paperwork. That's where that $12,000 went. It went to my employee, my son. And he's 10. And that's wages.
Gotcha.
You don't have to TWC him. He don't get no unemployment.
Yeah.
You don't have to pay no employee tax on him. No. And then you take $15,000, go gift it somewhere.
Yeah.
in your own nonprofit company. This is real. This ain't slick talk. This is real talk.
Yeah.
This is power.
Yeah.
And people, that must be a scam. No, you idiot. That is learning the laws. Gee, it's scam. Tell me, you people can't pay no kids. Yeah, you can. Why not? You put them to work. My daughter works for me. Alicia is on my LLC. Date of birth, all of that. Her little green card, all of that. You take care of them anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, for real.
Employ knowledge.
Yeah.
She knows, my 11-year-old knows taxes. She can put in a W-2. She can separate receipts. And I pay her. Divine Business Services pays her. I'm sorry, I don't pay her nothing. Divine Business Services Treasury Department.
Yeah. And I know you were trying to get. Well, let me back up. Because I just signed up with QuickBooks because of you.
Yes.
Yeah, I just signed up. QuickBooks is like is dope because it lets you see all your expenses
right now.
Yeah, it lets you see all your expenses, and you can put all, and then it gets separated from your personal, from your business. And I was like, this is dope. This is dope.
I love Kenya. Shout out. You know, I got to give your wife a shout out.
Yeah. So, I guess break down for somebody who's just starting their business, what QuickBooks can do for them within their business.
Oh, yes. QuickBooks is absolutely, and QuickBooks is for if you just trying to learn the game first. With my bigger companies who's growing, I request ADP for them. But we're going to stick with QuickBooks because I know we had this conversation, me and Kenya. What QuickBooks does, and I seen it from a tax preparer standpoint. So I was like, oh my God, yes. It keeps track of your mileage. What you do, you download the app on your phone. Like right now, this is business for me. I'm writing this off. Driving here to this studio is business. And what my Tax Nation dress I have on, that's a uniform. So when I got this embroidered, I went to QuickBooks. I paid with my card, went to QuickBooks and swiped that towards business uniforms. $30 business uniforms. And it's something you keep yourself into doing every day. It keeps up with your expenses. After you leave podcast, you go and have a meal, that's a business meal you just had. And you swipe with your business account because it's attached to your business account. It actually has a relationship with your business account. So all now you're looking at, when you see that transaction come through, you make it business or personal. When you drive, it'll show you the address that you went to. Business or personal. If I'm going to a notary, am I going to my mom's house? Just make that personal. I got a deduction, not a deduction. I received a credit of $662 just in mileage. in this first quarter. This is the first quarter, not the end of the year. I'm just speaking of within this first quarter. I can go look at my QuickBooks and show I have a credit of $662 that's coming to me when I file my business taxes.
Golly.
So that's the play. That's the.
Dang. Yeah, because QuickBooks was a game changer for me.
You really liked it?
I did.
I love it.
Because
and I knew it was for you in Kenya, but I was like, I know you're an entrepreneur. I was like, I knew it was for y'all.
Yeah, because I had tried to start it with the little Excel spreadsheet and just put in all the expenses, but I never like really kept up with it. And it was like, dang, okay, now I got to go all right, let me go to the business credit card and figure out which one and put it there. I'm like, I don't want to do all that. As soon as all I had to do was on QuickBooks put in my credit card information, and everything for the last year came out. I was like, dang, I don't even remember what this was. Okay.
Business.
Yeah.
That's your life, though.
Yeah.
That's your life. And now when you got it updated, see what I did, I took a QuickBooks accounting class. It was a 2-hour class for a whole week. I took it last summer when we was not last summer, but when we was quarantined, and I learned about the different ones, and I was like, this will work for my client first, then we upgrade. But so the self-employed QuickBooks is the best for people who just tapping into it, really don't have a tax person or someone to break it down for them. I start them off on that, and then as their business grow, we get higher.
Got you.
Like when I get the C-Corp, then I'll do the Excel. But right now, that self-employed is fine. It is phenomenal.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend that QuickBooks. Yeah,
and it keeps up with your quarterly taxes if you just want to ball out during tax season too.
Really?
Yeah. If for the first quarter, it'll tell you based on what it kept up with. It'll tell you, okay, if you want to go ahead and pay your first quarter in March, you want to go ahead and pay the $1,000 to IRS, go and throw them $1,000. Go fill out that form and do it. So by the end of the year, you can show on your tax returns called line 681. People used to play with it and get people, but the right way to use it, the reason for that line is because you've paid throughout the year, and you put how much you paid them each quarter, them 4 quarters, and that spike returns up to 15 G's legally the right way. But you have your stuff in order. Like when the IRS sees it, they see that you have paid them. So you can't just be putting,
right.
People try to scam smart, stupid criminals. And it's like, instead of trying to scam, let me learn. That's me. Because, a lot of people present me with scams just because they think I got a big personality. And they be like, she 3 different people. She turned to the Holy Ghost and Jesus and everybody. Oh, I'm not going to jail. Y'all is crooked. Oh, y'all is crooked. Taking people's money. So, yeah. But it is a way to do it. But QuickBooks is great.
Okay. So how do people get a hold of you if they want to come get their taxes done with you?
Oh, if you want to take me out on a date and you on your W-2, the line 1 is $170,000 or more, you can call me. Take on the date. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. No, seriously. I am always at the office Monday through Friday. Address is 301 South Collins, Arlington, Texas, 76001. Make sure you ask for Delissia. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram. Facebook is Delissia Locket. Instagram is Delissia_Locket. I'm also on LinkedIn and TikTok. I'm doing them all. I'm on all of them. I ain't got Snapchat down. That's my brain. But I'm loving Clubhouse, and I am going to do a Clubhouse, I think, probably next week sometime, about taxes too. So that's me. I'm not hard to find. Phone number 817 of my vice president, 817-618-5002. You can call my vice president, Danetta Hampton, and schedule an appointment with Delissia.
Okay, that's what's up, man. I thank you for coming in, because this was like some dope information. You know what I mean? And a lot of times, talking to people about taxes, they be using some fucking form names and shit. You be like, what? What does that even mean? You know what I mean? Like, what do I need that for? I don't need no 62920 form. Like, what? Yes. So this is stand there. Yeah. So this was dope to get it like in layman terms, so we can know the difference. You know what I mean? go get your taxes done with Delissia. Or if you out of state, go get your taxes done by somebody, a professional.
Oh, no, I do out of state.
You do out of state too?
Texas, yes, hunty.
Okay. Well,
yes.
Y'all know the number. Yeah.
Exactly. California, Louisiana, state taxes, Illinois. I have clients all over, Pumpkin. Yes,
Oh, okay.
honey.
Well, shoot.
I'm worldwide, baby.
Yes. Make sure you get in contact with Delissia, man. Get your taxes done right. You know what I mean? And get you a little money back. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Or go ahead and pay it if you're trying to build your business. Go ahead and pay it so they can see that you're making some income in your business. All right?
That's right.
Yo, man, thank you, Delissia, again for coming through. We appreciate you. You know what I mean? We definitely appreciate you.
I had a wonderful time.
Yes.
Excellent time.
Yes. Yo, man, this has been the Tap In Podcast. Thank y'all for tapping in with us. We out.